Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus. I'm Mr. Chen, and I am your host today for your February 2020 love reading. This is for singles and couples, singles who have some love interest, somebody that they're interested in or communicating with, that they want to know if there's potential, what that person's thinking or feeling, and this is also for people who's in the dating scene, that's unsure, and even committed and marriages, okay? So, who this is not for is if you have absolutely no interest in love, there's nobody on the horizon, nobody that you're thinking about. That's not who this reading is for. Okay, so without further ado, let's dig right in. Okay, we're going to start with a Black Moon astrology card. What messages do you have for my Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus, please, for February 2020? What message do you have for my Capricorns? Okay, Capricorns. You have 8th house, endings and beginnings. Wow, now this is very powerful. This is like a death. This is a death of something, an end of a cycle, something that is ending, a period that is ending, maybe a situation that is ending, whether this is an ending of a job or this could be an end of a relationship. I'm going to be quite honest with you, Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn. This is definitely not something that I would like to hear, but this is definitely an ending, but with all endings comes new beginnings, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and see what El Key Oracle has to say. What messages does the El Key Oracle have for my Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus for February 2020? Capricorn, please, February 2020. What do you have for my Cappies? Myself included. Okay, what messages do you have for Capricorn, please? She Who Hopes. This is Renee. Love, hope, and relationships. So, you're on a bridge, Capricorn. And I'm going to use my own self as an example. I see this bridge. I was just talking to somebody about stepping foot on the bridge, crossing a bridge. And I am one of them Cappies that when I cross a bridge, I burn it. I don't go back where relationships are concerned. So it's like if somebody's in my life and things are rocky, they don't want to let me cross that bridge. They don't want to get me to that point because once I cross it, I set it aflame and there's no return. Okay? And this is the energy of this. Okay? This is somebody's on a bridge. They're at a point now that she is hoping, maybe she's hoping that her mate, her love interest, will pull her back before she gets all the way across that bridge. She's at the midway point. She hasn't crossed it yet. It's not time to set that bridge on fire. And you can see the kindles. Speaking of fire, feels like fire on its way to that bridge. Once she crosses it, that bridge is going to set aflame, and there's going to be no return. So I think what I'm feeling here is that she's hoping that she gets pulled back before she makes it all the way across. She stopped to pause to give her love interest, he or she, doesn't have to be a female. I'm saying she because that's what's pictured on the card. This is a feminine deck, okay? All feminine energies in it. But it can apply to a male. A male could be on that bridge as also a male Capricorn. You're the same way. You burn bridges, okay? You don't go backwards. And I've never gone back to a relationship ever in my life. So, I've burned every bridge. That is a trait of a Capricorn, okay? So, your focus is on your relationships and having hope, okay? So, somebody's having hope that they stop the pause to give their love interest a chance to catch up and say, come back over here. Don't cross that bridge. Okay? Underneath the deck is she who knows wisdom, clarity, and resolution. So, Capricorns, you're going to get some kind of resolution to whatever this romantic connection is. Okay? Because this is endings and beginnings. Now, when I say endings, it's an ending of a cycle. It could be ending of bad times. The worst being over and starting anew with a clean slate with the same person, renewing your relationship before you get across that bridge. Or some of you, you're going to cross that bridge, you're going to fucking burn, you're going to burn that bridge, and you're going to start anew, and you're going to gain wisdom and clarity. I think February is going to be the month where everything is going to become crystal clear to you. You're going to know where your mind's at. You're going to know where your heart's at. You're going to know where you're going. And February is going to be final resolution, I feel. Okay, now let's dig into the tarot. Okay, this is for Capricorn's person. Capricorn's love interest. Okay. Cards just want to slip out on my hand. It's like, I know they need shuffled. And they're like, come on. I want to talk. I hear all the chatter going on right now. Deck wants to talk. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, what is the current status? Where are things right now? Where does Capricorn sit? This is all about, the center card is about Capricorn. It's more or less their viewpoint. Capricorn is the King of Wands. Okay, this means they could have a fire sign that is a love interest, or like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is the energy that Capricorn is taking on. Capricorn, you are at the helm. Okay? In February, when you're starting things out, the center focus, you are at the helm. You are in control. This is so much Aries energy here. Okay? I'm not saying you're dealing with an Aries. I'm saying you are taking on that Aries energy yourself. Okay? You have that fire. You have that passion. You know, you're very passionate, and when you have your eyes set on something, you go for it. And this is you going after what you want. Okay? This is you taking action, taking the initiative, being the CEO of your life, being the boss of your life, being in control. And you are in total control here. It's up to you whether you finish crossing that bridge and letting it burn, or if you're going to stay still. This decision, you are in total control. You could go across that bridge in either direction at any time that you want. You know it. You're in control. And it's like, I got this. I'm just fine. And it's like being in the middle of that bridge. It's like, in a way, she's hoping that she gets pulled back. But if she doesn't get pulled back, she's okay with crossing the bridge and burning it. She's like right in the middle. It's like final resolve, final resolution. Being okay with the way things turn out, the way things go. Whether this is signifying a total end to the current situation or an ending to the problems and a new beginning with a clean slate and correcting what went wrong. Okay? Okay, what is your love interest thinking right now, Capricorn? What is your person thinking? This is what's in their head. Okay? This is their headspace. It could be what they're thinking about you, but this is in their headspace. Their headspace is the Ten of Pentacles. So your love partner is all about their security. Okay? They are thinking very much about the family unit, the family heritage, the family legacy. And I mean, what's in their head as far as you are concerned? Their primary concern is their security, their belongings, yes. You know, the stability that they build up for themselves. Okay, that's where their head is. What do you have to bring to the table? What do you have to offer? What do you have to bring to the table? Ace of Cups. Go take a look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius had the same card in the same position. This is what's brought to the table. This is a unconditional love. Your person's worried about financial security. You're worried about love. Okay? So your focus is on that cup. You offer them an overflow of love. Unconditional. Meaning, you don't care if they are filthy rich billionaires or if they are dirt poor living in a cardboard box under a bridge somewhere. Okay? You don't put conditions on the love because you are feeling things from deep within. That is what you bring to the table in this connection. And your person knows that, but your person needs to get out of their headspace. They need to get out of this. It's all about the money. It's all about the security. If you don't have the job, the right job or whatever, or the right income, you know, that's the problem. And Capricorn, you got to think about that. You want it's like your person is materialistic in the head. Okay, it's all about the security of the family, of the household. Okay, they are about family. And let's see, Hanged Man, how are they feeling about you right now? Their emotions are hanging in the balance. Okay, it's like very stationary. It's not changing. Okay, it's like their emotions have literally been turned upside down. Okay, topsy-turvy. With that Hanged Man in suspension. How they feel about you, it's in suspension mode. There's no progression forward, but there's no progression back either. It's like that they are in a timeout period. You might be in a timeout period with your person at the moment, but it's yet that net. I'm catching that. The net still has you. You're still in their net, is what I'm being told. Wow. I know that's not the traditional message of the Hangman, but they are in suspension. They are very seriously contemplating what's in their heart. They're looking and searching. They're not releasing you at the same time. They are still holding on to you. That's why you haven't crossed that bridge yet. You're in their net. Okay? Even though there's nothing moving forward, you're in their net. And we got two cards that come out as far as their intentions. So I feel like in this position for what their intentions are, both of these cards are meant to come out. And let me just say, I think Sagittarius got both of these cards as well. You may want to watch a Sagittarian reading. You may want to watch a Scorpio reading because Scorpio and Sagittarius was tied together. It's like a lot of these readings are tied together here. Okay. But regardless, we have Judgment and we have the Seven of Cups. You know, their intentions are like, they're very confused. They know that they have options. They're not seeing the big picture yet, Capricorn. Their intention is a reconciliation. But they're not in the space yet, the position of making that come to pass. There's a lot of other factors within this. They have a lot of other cups, a lot of other shit going on in their personal life, okay? And they're trying to sort things out. They're trying to find their path, okay? They want the reconciliation, though. But it's a matter of them making the final decision. Judgment is the final call, the final decision maker, okay? And this is a number 20. 2 and 0 is 2. 2 is about balance and duality and choices, okay? There's also a sense of reflection in this. I'm looking at these bubbles and there's reflections coming off of these bubbles, okay? I feel as though right now, you know, whatever's going on between you guys is dormant, hidden in a bubble, but it's trying to come out. I feel like it's going to come out. And it does seem like that when they clear their mind, when they gain clarity, they're going to make their final decision. And I feel the cards are leaning towards a reconciliation. That's what's in their mindset. And if you see here, this card, it has clarity. This card is also about clarity. Having clarity and resolution. There's resolution and clarity coming in February. And that's what this is. Going into February, it's very muddied. Okay? But I think clarity is going to come about. And when you get that, when that clarity comes about, you're going to know what direction you're going in. They're going to make their final judgment, what they want. While you're still caught in their net, they're making their final judgment. They're not letting you get away at this point. Absolutely not. You're rearing and ready to go, but they're holding you back. They're holding on to you because I still feel that they want a reconciliation. I feel as though you guys are not together. This is what I'm getting. Doesn't feel like you guys are together. It doesn't. You might be. I mean, the sex between you guys is through the fucking roof. Okay? Sorry for my language, but comes up with the Lover's cards. It's two-sided. Okay? There is divine masculine and divine feminine. They're touching. You know, it is duality. And you guys are together by choice. And with the Lover's card, it is very deep. It's very passionate. Definitely not lacking in the sex department. I will say that. Definitely not. Okay. I'm being told that this your person does not want just any fish. Okay. They still have you in their net. And they're not letting you go yet at this point. Okay, where are we at in February, please? What do we have for February? Tower moment. Okay. There is going to be a tower moment. There is going to be something completely out of the blue. Now this tower tears something down that was fake. I feel like it's tearing down a false foundation. So whatever this is, there is some kind of aha moment, and with the hangman, it is becoming enlightened. This tower moment is something of shock. It sends shock waves through the ground. Explosive energy. This is this is a revolution. This is, you know, Independence Day. You know, this is this tower energy could be you breaking free and you crossing that bridge. Capricorn, you might make the decision to cross that bridge, and it's going to cause a tower moment. Okay? It could go both ways. Your other person can up and decide, you know, I don't really want this, but because they are about their security, but they have you in their net. They have reconciliation on their mind. Their intention is reconciliation. They're just not moving on it. Their judgment is a little bit cloudy right now. But there you are. You're roaring and ready to go. That's fire energy. This is also Scorpio energy as well. And there could be a Scorpio involved in the mix. But this is a release. This is a release. Capricorn, you might get tired of waiting. I'm just saying. This might be, you might come to the point where I'm done waiting, and you decide to move on, and it causes a tower moment. It's either that, or there is some kind of breakdown somewhere along the line, or a breakthrough. It's like things come crashing down, ready to be rebuilt. Okay, so the false idea, the old ways are being parted with, being tossed aside to rebuild. So this could also be signifying, going with the Judgment card, you know, reconciliation. After a tower moment, there could be a rebuilding. So this could go a couple different ways, depending. Take what resonates, however it resonates with you. You know what your situation is. You know who is the one that's on the bridge right now. I was gonna say on the fence, but this is a bridge. So you know who's on the bridge, who is not moving. In the month of April, we have Libra energy. We have two cards here. We have the Three of Swords and Karma, Justice. Okay? You know, I feel as though judgment is being rendered, justice is being served, karma is being served for maybe an injustice that was done. Okay? If there was some kind of injustice in the history of this connection, karma's coming around and paying its dues. Karma is going to have its day by come April. Okay? And this is the scales being balanced out. And we go back to judgment and justice. This is a decision being made. And there is, I feel like, whatever the decision, somebody's going to be hurt. There is going to be some sorrow and heartbreak. However that relates, this Lover's card is about decisions also. I feel like your person's at a crossroads in a decision making. Your person may be having to decide between two people. And there's no avoiding the heartbreak, and there's the Libra card, and there is a tower moment, and justice being served. I keep seeing, with my initial impression, of karma being served for the wrongs that were done. Okay? However that resonates, let's see the long-term potential for this connection, if there is one. Let's see. This is like long-term, or Oh, this is March, not April. This is March's energy. Next card is long-term or April. What's coming up in April is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is fate. Okay, I feel from what I'm getting here that there's going to be a fated event. The universe is going to step in and say enough of this shit. Let's set the record straight. Let's straighten this whole freaking mess out. And let's get things on the right track with how they were meant to be. Okay? You may not get a chance to cross that bridge. You may. Destiny's at the wheel. I feel like whatever's coming down the pike over the next 3 months, it's going to shape everything. But, one thing I know for sure without a shadow of a doubt is your person still has you in their net. Okay? They are in their head about their security. Okay? This could, financial security especially, but this could also be emotional security as well. And they know that you love unconditionally. These are things you have going for you. And you're hot and steamy in the bedroom. Another thing you have going for you. A very deep soulmate connection. Yes, I did say the word soulmate. I don't throw that out very often, but it is a soulmate connection. Okay? There is a karma contract. Okay? But there are decisions that have to be made. I know that for sure. I know there's going to be a tower moment coming up. And it's on your doorstep, Capricorn. Whether it's good or bad for or against you. It may be for or against your person. I feel like that there's definitely a crossroads in February. Karma's paying somebody a visit by March. April, destiny takes control. Okay, and putting these 3 together, these are 2 destiny and karma cards also. Universe is taking control and taking over and saying, enough is enough. We're done playing games. Okay? Now let's see what the Romance Angels has. Okay. And let's see what cards under the deck. Knight of Wands. This is somebody finding their passion again. This is somebody enthusiastically moving forward. This is a card of change. Change is happening. Somebody could be changing residence. Somebody could be moving out. Or somebody moving in. But it's just like this. This is change. This is change. Okay? Change is coming. Wow, Capricorns. Somebody else got the Tower card. I can't remember who it was. I don't feel like going back and watching all my videos. But somebody got the Tower. This card is sideways, so we're taking it. Oh my God, Capricorn. I was saying that you were in total control. You were taking control of everything and doing what you want, doing your way. Guess what came out? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's like, stay on that bridge. Sit back. Watch the wheel turn. Watch the wheel turn. Sit back. Relinquish control. And just let things unfold. Okay? Children are involved, calling your soulmate an engagement. Okay, Capricorn, wake up, smell the coffee. There's children involved, which goes along with the 10 of Pentacles for the family. Calling in your soulmate. I already said this is soulmate connection. And engagement. That Tower moment could involve an engagement and could cause a shock wave through the community, through the family, that they don't see coming. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And this is about you, Capricorn. Don't be surprised if you don't get a nice shiny diamond ring. Say, you know what, let's work this out. Let's get back together. Marry me. Just saying. Okay, this is the message I have for you, Capricorn. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Blessed be.